Season 3 of Arrow had a quiver full of Easter eggs, references, and trivia from the comics. So sit back and relax as we fire off the 10 coolest ones that we found. As part of an excuse for his disappearance, Oliver tells Thea he was in Bloodhaven with an old friend. Bloodhaven is the city that Nightwing watches over in the comics. Oliver refers to a psychiatric hospital named St. Walker's. This is a reference to the Blue Lantern hero, St. Walker. Felicity's old boyfriend wore a t-shirt featuring Starro, the giant mind-controlling starfish who battled the Justice League in their very first appearance. Ra's al Ghul's plan to have Oliver replace him was pulled from Batman's comics. Although when Batman fought Ra's shirtless, it was in the desert, not on top of an icy mountain. But hey, it was for ceremony, right? There's a scene where Lila is told her colleague Rick could not attend the mission. That's Rick Flag, the original leader of Task Force X, aka the Suicide Squad. He'll be played by Joel Kinnaman in next year's Suicide Squad movie, although it's been confirmed that DC's TV shows and movies will not be connected. Speaking of the movies, it was reported that the Arrow showmakers were told to back off using Harley Quinn, despite teasing her in Season 2 because apparently they want to save her for the movies. Instead, it looks as though Cupid took over her role. She's a bit crazy and has a thing for Deadshot, just like Harley Quinn in the New 52 Suicide Squad comic. There's a ton of references to the people who have worked for DC Comics over the years. Third in Lemire is a reference to Green Arrow writer Jeff Lemire. The location Infantino in Adams references Barry Allen co-creator Carmine Infantino and seminal DC artist Neil Adams. Adams gets another reference with the intersection Adams and O'Neill, which includes a nod to Green Lantern Green Arrow writer Denny O'Neill. There's a setting called the Meltzer Power Plant. Plus, Thea is shown reading a novel by Brad Meltzer, who made his DC debut writing a Green Arrow comic. The address 4116 Dixon Canyon is a reference to comic scribe Chuck Dixon. The Andraco case is a nod to writer Mark Andraco. And we learn that John Diggle's brother is Andy Diggle, which is the same name as the writer of Green Arrow Year One. Brother Eye is a group of cyber terrorists in the show, but in the comics it's an advanced satellite. Originally, Brother Eye granted superpowers to Buddy Blank, turning him into the hero OMAC, the one-man army corps. But it was later re-envisioned as a spy satellite created by Batman that gained malicious AI and was used as part of the OMAC project, which activated a group of evil sleeper cell robots across the world. A character is introduced named General Matthew Shreve. In the comics, Shreve is the leader of a squad called the Creature Commandos, which includes a werewolf, a vampire, and even Frankenstein's monster. Ra's al Ghul references an old foe named Damien Dark, who left the League of Assassins. In the comics, he's a member of the evil organization known as Hive, the Hierarchy of International Vengeance and Extermination. There's another character in the comics named Dr. Ebenezer Dark, who once led the League of Assassins and also had a falling out with Ra's. So it's possible the Arrow showmakers are combining those two characters to make the villain of Season 4. Those are the coolest hidden gems we found in Season 3 of Arrow. For everything we found, check out our Arrow Wiki, and for all your Arrow needs, you're already in the right place, IGN.